there is a conversation that has been ongoing, especially amongst Arsenal fans, for the past 3-4 weeks now. And yesterday, this conversation came up again, and I heard a lot of Arsenal fans what they had to say about this particular topic. Now, what is that topic? Eberechi versus Martin Ødegaard, who is the better player? Eberechi versus Martin Ødegaard, who is the better player? Now, I've watched across social media. I see a lot of, content creators who are Arsenal supporters doing their content, and I heard a lot of things a lot of people had to say about these two players. Some say Ødegaard is better, Eberechi is not performing well. They want Ødegaard to come back into the team as soon as he's back from injury. Others are saying, no, Eberechi is a better player, and they want Eberechi. Now, let us look at this thing critically. I'll try to summarize this, what I'm going to say about this topic as quickly as possible and within, 3, at most 4 minutes. Eberechi, for me, is a number 10. Now, what I mean by a number 10 is a creative midfielder who plays closer to the attacker, can create goal-scoring chances for the attacker, and can score goals whenever the need arises. Martin Ødegaard, for me, is more of a number 8 than a number 10. And I feel that the role that Declan Rice is playing in that Arsenal team currently is best suited to Ødegaard. Ødegaard can do that role and do it perfectly well. Even for me, a little bit better than Declan Rice is doing it now. While Declan Rice can sit in that role of number 6. And I think the three of them, Martin Ødegaard, Eberechi, Declan Rice, are going to be the best midfield trio for Arsenal going into big matches. Now, Eberechi, look at that goal he scored against Crystal Palace yesterday. I bet you Ødegaard is never going to score that type of goal. And this is not the first time Eberechi has scored that goal. Go and take a look again. In this fixture that was played yesterday, the reverse one, last season, I think that was in February or March, when Crystal Palace came to the Emirates Stadium. That game ended 2-2. It was a straight corner kick, crossed straight from the corner flag to Eberechi, and he took it on the half volley. And it was a goal. Yesterday again, look at that bicycle kick. There are not many players in the world that are going to hit that ball, hit it cleanly and on target, and be able to score. That is the quality of Eberechi. Now, some say Eberechi operates in space. He doesn't like to play in the tight spaces. Go and look at the goal Martinelli scored against Manchester City. Who created that goal? Eberechi. Now, look at that pass. Because I hear a lot of Arsenal fans saying, oh, he cannot drop deep and pick up the ball and create chances the way Ødegaard does. Go and look at that goal, that equalizing goal against Man City. It was Eberechi at his peak. Picking up that pass, seeing the run of Martinelli, lofted it over the defense. Martinelli just, lobbed it over the goalkeeper. And that was 1-1. Again, look at Martin Ødegaard. His best qualities is when Martin Ødegaard comes into the infield, dictates play. That is not the best quality of Eberechi. Whereas this is the best quality of Martin Ødegaard. Comes into the field, dictates the play, picks the ball, dictates how the team performs, the rhythm of the team. That is why I say Martin Ødegaard is a number 8 and not a number 10. Because if you want Martin Ødegaard to be close to your attacker, Martin Ødegaard will not stay there. He will always go and look for the ball. Whereas Eberechi, when I watch him in the games that he has played for Arsenal, he's always closer to the attacker. Sometimes when you see Gyökeres move out, Eberechi steps into that attacking role and feels that. And look at Eberechi will take shots from the edge of the box. That is another good quality of. He will take shots instead of looking for when teams are playing low block. He will try to create spaces by taking those shots. One touch, he hit it. Look at the game against Newcastle. How many shots he had in that game? Nick Pope kept making save after save. But with Martin Ødegaard, he would prefer to pass the ball than to even take a shot. In the 2022-2023 season, when Martin Ødegaard was at his peak, that was when he was scoring long range shots. I remember the one against Newcastle at St. James, where he hit it and we won that game, I think 2-0. So this comparison of one for the other, I think we should stop it. It should be both of them playing together. And it's going to be harsh because it will mean leaving Zubimendi. That is where squad rotation comes into it. So everybody's going to play. Now, Zubimendi is a very brilliant player. Very, very knowledgeable. He knows when to do short passes, long passes, when to hit the ball, when to pass the ball. So he's good. So I'm not saying drop him out of the team, no. But I'm speaking with regards to this question of Eberechi, Martin Ødegaard, who are we going to pick and who are we going to drop? So I think these two players are two different kind of players. So we should not be comparing them. It should either be both of them playing together and not one for the other. So I want us to understand this. Martin Ødegaard for me is a number 8, whereas Eberechi is a number 10. Let me know what you think about this analogy I've just put out there about these two players and what you feel about it, and let's go.